Okay, gamers, so we are playing another historic wins before I get 5 losses. Today we're playing Ovika, the Enigma Goliath, who is very expensive. She's 7 mana, but very powerful effects because not only does it have Ward 3 and Pay 3 life, which makes it difficult to kill with spot removal sometimes, but whenever you play a non-creature spell, you get a bunch of 1/1 goblin tokens that are equal to the value of the spell, any non-creature spell that you cast, and they get haste. That's a pretty good way to finish people with things like City on Fire, Fire Emancipation, and so like Five Rivers Rebuke somebody and get 6 tokens, plus having Ovika on the board. That's pretty powerful. And even all this little stuff, a lot of this is designed to just get to the mana, to get to the 7 mana, but even in the late game, just getting a few tokens here and there, it can add up pretty quick too. And we have a bunch of ways to like pump them and the tokens and things like that. So and get some counter magic and a lot of at least what passes for a board wipe in red, which is things like Burn Down the House, Hour of Devastation, Battle, Frost and Fire, and a bunch of the smaller ones that do similar effects for smaller damage. And part of the idea is to, like, if I have to kill bigger things, use something like a Brotherhood's End or this Into the Fire or something like that with a copying spell like Increasing Vengeance or Galvanic Iteration or Teach by Example or whatever, and get it to cast twice so that we can wipe the board. And really the whole goal is just to get 7 or so mana so I can cast this. Usually I want a little more than 7 mana so I can cast this and have like a counterspell backup to protect it, stuff like that. So yeah, let's give it a run and see if we can get 5 wins before we get 5 losses. It's not exactly the strongest deck ever or anything, but it has a lot of potential. And it's pretty fun to play. Okay. Game 1. Let's see who we get matched up to. I hope I've got this lag problem fixed, but I'm not sure. I forgot to check and see if it was mana echoes, but I don't. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure it's not on Arena. But if it is, it definitely should be in here. And I like having 3 mana and a mana rock, but no red at all, with nothing but red spells. Not keep this, sadly. What are we even up against? I don't remember this one. Drana and Limbala, 3/4 Flying Vigilance for 4 total. Activated abilities, creature opponent can be activated. No, that sucks. And all your creatures get them. Well, you can steal my Skirt Prospector activation if you want. That shouldn't really matter too much to this deck. I have a few creatures in here that have activated abilities, I think, but not my commander, so it doesn't really matter. Mana Rock, that's good. I think I'll play that over the Goblin Electromancer for now. I guess I'll name blue. I don't think it really matters. So if my opponent's playing a Hollowed Priest, gains +1 counters for gaining life, he's probably playing a lot of life gain. No, it's likely not going to be able to block. If he wants to trade here, that'd be fine with me. I expect he's probably going to gain life this turn. This will be a 2/2, and I won't be able to block it anyway, so might as well get the damage. And of course, if he did make the mistake of trading there, I would have been very happy. Oh, he didn't gain a life. That's fine. I also don't mind trading damage. Ooh, Arwen's Epiphany, that's a really good card in the deck. Although I guess this is the Alchemy version, so it's not quite as good as the original, but still pretty good. Well, I got 4 mana, so I'm trying to decide if I want to keep mana up for like a Braid or something. I'm definitely going to be playing this guy, that's for sure. It's just a matter of am I going to foretell this or hold up these spells. I don't think I'm going to need these spells right now. He foretold a card in a white-black deck. That is most likely Doomscar, so I don't want to overcommit to the board either. But I'm going to foretell this. And we'll just smack the one and why not. And if I really need to, I can sack him for a red mana and still cast a Braid, so doubt I'll need to. Poison the cup, okay. That makes sense too. At least it's not Doomscar, that would have been more annoying. Oh, third path, Iconoclast. That's a very good card. So I'm definitely going to play this guy. And I'm probably going to want to use the Braid, if nothing else, just to get the trigger off him. And I mean, I don't mind killing this guy before he gets big, so I don't have to do it right now. We'll wait and see what my opponent does first. Giada, okay, I'll probably want to kill that more. Glad I waited. Although I probably should have killed the Giada before blocks. I just didn't think about it at all, and then I would have had a 1-1 to block with and kill both of them, but I don't really mind either. Not really. We're definitely ahead on the race. And my opponent hasn't drawn any life gain to get him bigger, so I'm not too worried about him doing that either. Missing a land drop sucks. And if I have to, I can cast Prismari Command by sacking my Goblin, but I doubt I'll need to do that. Really hope we start drawing some land, though. Okay, drawing us down. That's a strange tech. I'll take a free kill. Okay, that's a pretty good draw, even if it's not land. Well, not worth attacking. Still don't really have a good target for Prismari Command. But we'll see what he does here. I might just play the Prismari Command just to get a treasure token. I mean, second, the Prospector kind of makes that pointless, but and I do also have this. Oh, he has Vigilance on. I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. I don't think I need this. I think I'm just going to ditch the Prismari Command because I really want land. And if I get a land, I can River's Rebuke at some point too, which I'm definitely going to hang on to. I don't really need the command, I don't think. Hopefully. That's good, we got land. So now I just need one more land to get the Ovika going. And if I actually manage to keep Ovika on the board and do an Elrond's Epiphany with her, that'll probably be game. I'm trying to decide if I want to attack with my... Actually, you know, if I attack with my Goblin Shaman, I get a treasure, and then I sack my Prospector. Actually, I won't even need to sack the Prospector, huh? Oh, I can't sack the Prospector, actually. Shuts off the activated release of creatures. Okay, so I can still activate... That's good. I guess it's worth it. I'm going to try for the Ovika and hope my opponent doesn't have removal for it. He probably does, though. Let's just go for it. I mean, unless he has another land, he does need to have a 1-mana removal spell to hit it. Okay, foretells. It's probably Doomscar this time. Why would he attack here? Is that just a mistake? This guy's not Death Touch. Does this spell somehow do 3 damage? Is there a foretell spell that would do 3 damage? I don't know. It's not worth the risk. I'm just going to take the damage, but that's really weird. Okay. Doing pretty good now. Still don't have enough mana to do Alrund's Epiphany. I think I'm going to River's Rebuke anyways, even though my opponent doesn't have much of a board state, just to get the 6 goblins, if nothing else. Though I could also big score. Yeah, I think I'm going to do big score instead. And just throw a bunch of tokens at my opponent's face, because I have nothing else to hang onto them for. We don't need the Storm Wrath for sure. So. It also gives me treasures for next turn to get the Alrund's Epiphany on. Oh, and now I have some protection for Ovika. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to swing with Ovika and pretty much everything at this point, because... Oh shit, I meant to click all. Oh well. Damn it. Misclicked. So he wants his Lisa to die, that's why he attacked with it last turn. Probably has a Doomscar then. And this will phase my guy out, so I won't lose to the Doomscar. I don't really care about the rest, but I definitely wish I attacked with everything. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I thought I clicked on attack all, I guess I just clicked right below it by accident. Alright, yeah, that's got to be a Doomscar if he's blocking like that. But I don't care about Doomscars. That will not do much for him. I'm trying to decide if I want to slip out the back or just use this thing. We'll have to use a treasure if I use this thing. Oh, I don't have to use a treasure because my Skirk's going to die anyways, and now he's active again, so we will do this, I guess. Oh, actually, I can. That's right, I can sack all of my goblins, huh? That's so slow. Is this guy a goblin? Yes. I mean, I'm probably not going to do anything with all the extra mana, but might as well just sack them all anyways. Since they're going to die. Why is he not sacrificing himself? He should be able to. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's just... Okay. Alright then. That was a very time-consuming process. Alright. I think that's probably going to be game here. Alrund's Epiphany. My opponent didn't have anything to stop it, so give him a good game. Cool, that went pretty well. I mean, my opponent was a little mana screwed there, but not really not worse than us. So. I definitely thought a white-black deck was going to give us a little more trouble, though. So that's a good start. But yeah, that new Lisa or Linvala or whatever combination it is seems very good against commanders that have activated abilities that are, you know, the deck is kind of dependent on, but that's not most commanders, so it seems pretty situational. I got the Chrome Host Seed Shark that we can cast, that's pretty cool. Keep. This is probably my favorite card of the Motion Change set, actually. I think it's just... But I'm up against a mono black deck, so chances are this is just going to die, but got to get through his removal somehow, so... Missing a land drop, maybe? We'll see. Hopefully not. Yep. Or at least it was kind of giving me a card draw. That's cool. It's closer to a land. Definitely. We're going to probably fall behind real fast here if we miss a land drop. Oh, and he's playing hand destruction too. What a douchebag. Alright, well, I have a feeling I'm not going to need this against him, probably. Oh, he milled the land that was on top too. What a dick. Oh well. We probably lose now. May still have a chance if we draw land now. Nope. Alright. This one's going to be over quick. Having one counterspell isn't going to be enough to really stop my opponent. Discard 2 cards at instant speed. Oh, draw 2 cards. Oh, that's fine. That is worth countering. Too late, probably. I don't know, maybe my opponent's got a really, really slow hand, but this is where we're going to start falling behind, no doubt. Really, all he has to do is get his commander down. He's probably waiting until I have a creature before he plays his commander, so... which isn't likely to happen. Oh, he has Lily on the Brawl too. Alright, I'm calling this one. I don't want to go through the motions anymore. Waste time. There's no way I'm coming back from all that. The guy had a very near perfect draw. And he's playing hand destruction. I really just don't even want to play against that kind of bullshit. It's not fun at all, and this is a for fun format, so playing cards like that means he's kind of an awful human in my mind. I'd rather just move on to the next. It's like the same exact land draw I had last game. Weird. But this hand is definitely better than the last one, overall. What do we have against now? This guy's... oh, the one that when a samurai or warrior attacks alone gives you multiple attack steps. Oh, interesting. I have not seen this deck perform well yet, so maybe this will be the first time. I've only seen it a few times, I suppose, but... oh, opponent missed a land drop. They're in trouble. I got my mana for big score, most likely. Maybe I'll want to bolt something instead, but I'll just pass. What does this one do again? Oh yeah, it makes equipment cheaper. And equipped creatures get double strike. That's not worth bolting a 2/2. It's not even always a 2/2. I think I'm just going to discard this Hoplug up on Bandit Lord. He's really good once I have Ovika down, but that's going to be a while, so... don't really need him. That's much better. Ooh, got another land. Excellent. Cool. So we can get our Ovika down next turn. I could just Time Warp, get the Ovika down. And it's very unlikely my opponent would have removal for it. And I would have a Slip Out the Back available. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'm going to do that. As much as I would like to wait on the Time Warp for Ovika to be on the board, he's playing a pretty aggro deck over here, so I think I'm better off doing this. And this way I still have a mana up to Slip Out the Back if he does come up with some kind of removal that he can actually cast on it. And we have a really good blocker now. Okay. Not a Wrath of God. I didn't really care about anything else. Or Source of Flower Shaders. So this guy's got double strike. It's a lot of damage, I guess. Oh, he's just done. Okay. I was trying to decide if I was going to lightning bolt that guy or not. I was probably just going to take the damage. Because I'm pretty sure we're just going to start winning next turn. So my opponent didn't have any way to deal with Ovika. Which is usually how Ovika goes. You get it on the board, and the opponent can't kill it, you just pretty much win from there. Most of the time, at least. So 2-1, not bad to start. Game number 4. This hand definitely seems good. Scarab God is very scary, though. This is another one really good finisher card in this deck. You don't have to do it for a lot on the X because all the goblins and the damage combined usually wins. But we got mana, we've got some board wipey things, and some individual targets. Oh, and now some ramps. Sweet. So it looks pretty good. Just do this. Blue, since we have a lot of red already. So far my opponent hasn't done anything, so that's good. Okay. Okay, so he's more legit zombie style Scarab God probably, which that's good for us because that's a lot less powerful than like the Scarab God just reanimate or good stuff version. I definitely want to play the Mind Stone. I'm probably gonna Thunder Ring Rebuke this thing. I gotta replace that though. I think there's a better version of this that I can use that exiles as well. I already have Obliterating, but I think they made another one that's like Obliterating. I think that's in the deck yet. Alright, Mindstone. Oh. Ouch, I'm going to screw that. I was going to play this thing tapped, but that's blue mana, so I need to play the red now to do this. So. I keep forgetting to pay attention to auto cover. So don't pay too much attention to it. I don't know why it would hold up a blue there. I have no blue spells I could cast. Tasha. Tasha's no big deal. Not much for my deck anyway. I think I might just cast Burn Down the House just to kill this Tasha though. Because I don't want them ulting. I still have Crackle with power for kings. I'm actually getting pretty close to being able to play Ovika too. So let's do this. I'm not getting great value on it, but I don't want that Tasha getting out of range either. And we'll just play this because it has to be tapped. I can still put this untapped for 3 life if I need to. Opponent tapped out, so we're going to play Ovika now, and... Oh, maybe not now that I drew Disdainful Stroke, but I mean, how many spells do I need 4 or more that he can kill it with that he can cast? It's probably nothing, so I guess there's no point in waiting for that. Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't have a way to kill it. We'll be in pretty bad shape if he does. I don't really have any way to protect it yet anyways, so it would have to be a 2-mana spell because of the Ward of 3 to be able to kill this. And there are certainly plenty of black 2-mana spells that would kill it, so hopefully he doesn't have it. Alright, just Scarab God. Sweet. Now we have a good shot. Okay, so how much mana do I have? So if I shock that in for 3, I'll be able to do Crackle with Power for 2 on the X, which is 10 damage. And then I also get a crap load of little guys. So worth doing, I suppose. Kill the Scarab God and hit his face for a lot of damage. Unless my opponent has something crazy, he's pretty much dead. Could have a board wipe though. Black has plenty of those. Oh boy. Vic is having some good games today. Number 5. Vic is on fire. Last time I played this deck, I don't think it did nearly so well in its first few matches, at least. I remember losing a lot with it. So it's having a good day. Jetmir. Sometimes Jetmir can be very, very fast, and that's bad for my deck. And this is not a bad hand in general, but I don't have any of my little small sweepers. But I do have a Narset, which can maybe help me get to one. Got a Chrome Host Seed Shark, which can get me some blockers. I think it's going to be worth keeping. I could die very fast if I don't draw the stuff I need, but that's pretty much always true, right? I definitely would have felt more comfortable having one of my sweepers in hand, but we at least have a lot of ways to potentially get there. Land draw is good. Alright, well, opponent isn't coming out super aggressive, so that's really good for us. Oh, Expressive Iteration. I don't think I'm going to play the Expressive yet. I think I'd rather get this Chrome Host Seed Shark down first, and then I can start getting those incubation tokens off of these spells. So I think I'm going to do that first. And if this survives, then I'll be able to cast these spells and get incubation tokens, and if he doesn't survive, that's one less removal spell he has for things I care about more. So, Face Breaker. Okay. Land, I just thought about it. Then again, I can use Chandra here. Yeah, I'll do Chandra actually. It's probably better anyways. I was thinking maybe Expressive Iteration. Let's just kill this thing. Just to protect the Chandra. Could have just incubated this right away, but that guy has Menace, so didn't want my Chandra to get hit. Cool, just rampant. Alright, so he's playing a very slow version of Jetmir. That means we have a pretty good chance. Alright, do I want to Expressive Iteration this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can actually play Ovika this turn. What are the chances of Ovika surviving? I think I'm going to go for it. actually not going to attack because he probably has a lot of hasters, and if he plays like a haste menace, then he could kill my Chandra, so it's not really worth 2 damage to take that risk. Right. Finally places Jet Mirror, but he's got nothing going with it. Oh man, drew Crackle of Power again. Crazy. I think I'm just going to play the Expressive... Well, actually... No, I don't have enough mana to get 2 on the extra Crackle of Power yet. So yeah, let's do the Expressive first and see what we get. Alright, well I got into hand. I'll put this back at the bottom. Alright, so at least we got enough to get this Crackle of Power off next turn. For a decent amount. Right now... thinking about just incubating some things, but then again, maybe I can do Narset. I have enough protection for her. Sorry, Narset. Wow. I guess I have the Awakened Inferno. I think I'm just going to do this for the damage. Don't need the mana. Cannot play it. Oh yeah, shuffle right now that all that stuff's on the bottom. Guess we'll get... we'll get an island just to maybe bluff a counterspell. I'm going to attack with this. Hold back on the rest of the moment. Oh, you know, instead of doing the damage, I didn't even think about it. Maybe I should have done the mana and activated one of these. That probably would have been a little better. Shouldn't matter too much. I think we got this well in hand unless my opponent comes over to like a board wipe right now. Oh, and he sacked that, not remembering he couldn't draw. Oh, I feel bad for him now. That's unfortunate. Ouch. So yeah, how much Crackle with Power can I get? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just over it. I think he was dead anyway. So I was gonna hit him, protect the face, kill his commander, and then swing for lots. I probably didn't even need it. Yeah, stuck some fire time. Already at 4-1. These games are going way faster than the last time I played this deck. Well, we'll see if I win here. This will be the last game for this run. The day would not be complete without running into a Joda the Unifier deck. I think I would list Jonah the Unifier as maybe the second most annoying deck in Brawl. With Turgid being number 1. I don't love this hand against a Joda deck, because the only way to beat Joda is to keep Joda off the board. So I'm either going to need a good removal spell or counter spells that will stop Joda. But I have Fable. I have River's Rebuke if I can get to the mana. I got Negate to maybe stop some of his ramp. I don't know. I mean, this hand could work out, but it also could just get annihilated. But I'm going to try it. I think it has enough going for it, mainly because I have the Fable. Fable is just such a powerful card. That could help get me there. I don't think I want the big score since I already have Unexpected Windfall in hand. So I'll Put that to bottom. Play the Fable. I mean, not only does it just do a lot for one card, but it can put pressure on the opponent in a way to deal with it. Oh, you missed a land drop? Joda keeping a 2-lander, that's a terrible idea. Without any ramp spells at all. Damn. Alright, this is definitely useless against him. I think I want to keep the rest of this though, I'm just going to get rid of the 1. We got plenty of mana. Probably play Unexpected Windfall on his end stat. Let's get some treasure. I mean, I don't know why my opponent's not conceding already, honestly. This is not even a real game at this point. I don't even think I count this as a game at this point. I don't know why my opponent is just hanging on. I actually don't want to count the den. Oh, he has to discard the Alexa. So now I can play Ovika and have a negate backup to from who knows what could happen. Might as well go with it. I don't see any chance at this point. Why I don't see it? I don't know. I feel like that's really even a real game. My opponent was just completely mana screwed. We didn't really, wasn't even fun. So I'm not going to count that either. As much as I hate playing against, I still don't really wish mana screw on people too much. I guess if I'd played like a bunch of Jodas in a row, then maybe I wouldn't have cared. But I guess that's the other way to beat Joda, is they get mana screw. Keep a bad hand. Oh, another Fable start. This time with a counter spell too. And a Lightning Strike. Yeah, I like this hand. Especially against a commander that dies to Lightning Strike. Draw, but honestly with this deck, that's usually a good thing. Not that I would choose the draw if I had a choice, but it doesn't get as hurt by it as some decks do, so I'm definitely going to keep this. It's being aggro. It would be nice to hit one of our little sleepers against the decks running like this, but maybe the Fable will get us to one. At least I have a Lightning Strike to kill his commander or something. Priest of Ancient Power. Okay, so he's not going for his commander yet. But I want to hit this 3 damage guy. No, I don't think I can hang on to this stuff. Got plenty of time. I should play the Fable for now. Drew the battle across the fire though, that's really good. So now we're going to be able to board wipe him. Just like that. I do think I'm not going to block. I was thinking about it for a second, but I think I need the treasure. Doesn't matter. Now we're in trouble. We needed that treasure pretty bad. So I'll discard this, and I'll discard this because it's just too expensive, and I need to find answers right now. That's not good. So all I can do is kill his commander, and we die. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. We're just dead. Oh well. Too much aggro for us. It ended up being a pretty boring game. Tasha. I don't know exactly where, but Tasha's definitely somewhere in the top most annoying decks on Arena in Brawl. It's probably like 4th most annoying or something like that. Well, I don't think this hand is really going to do too much against the Tasha deck, most likely. I'm going to mull this, I just don't like the look of it. This isn't much better, but it is a little better. We keep getting this Fable, which is nice. Fable is nice. I'll start with the Temple. We can do the Frigate Witch next turn. I don't want that right now. I'm hoping to get land. Now, so let's strike it rich, and then if I have to next turn, I can cast this to maybe get to a land, hopefully. This card isn't really going to be great against Tasha deck, so unless I want to use this to change cards out of my hand. But... okay, we got a land. Cool. What's this guy do? Proliferates. Okay, I see what he's trying to do there, so... yeah, we'll want to cast this. It's a sorcery, huh? That's too bad. Alright, I'm just going to do the Fable then. Don't really care if this guy gets a minus counter from Tasha. He's just temporary anyway. We'll at least be able to stop her from being able to, oh, that's a good one. I'm definitely ditching this because it's just too expensive. I don't think I really need constant Sundering in this match either. Let's get rid of those. Not the draws I was hoping for. I was just hoping to get a land. Definitely want to get the treasure. Keep that from at least ulting immediately. Probably should do this, kill the Proliferator, as much as I would like to get another treasure. I just want to keep her small. This is going to be a really annoying match, though. I don't really see winning it, especially missing land drops, even with getting the treasures. Need to hit my land drops and get the ramp for this deck to function. Now I have to use treasures just to cast normal spells. That's not cool. Still no land. Well, at least my reflection can copy the Crackling Drake and get me some card draw. Reflection's probably dead, or the Crackling Drake, whichever. Yeah, this is over. I'm just gonna go. There's no way to win from here. He was probably not gonna win from there anyways. But I'd say Tasha is one of those matches, if I were to face it 20 times, it would probably win 19 or 18 or 20, 19 of them or something like that. Yeah, this kind of deck is just too slow. And that's a mega control deck. Still don't know why they had to make Tasha different online than the paper version. I think that's kind of weird. It's definitely annoying. Oh man. This is only 2 mana. I guess this hand has got some potential. I'll go for it. Or up against another blue-black deck, but most blue-black decks are pretty annoying. But at least it's not like Tasha or something really annoying like that. Drawing a land is good. I think I'm just going to foretell this now. Just got to go for the ramp. Alright, let's do this and discard some stuff, unfortunately. I think rid of these two. Oh, I can only discard one, right? Cool, I almost discard one. No land. Not an ideal land, but Ashnod's Altar is pretty good too, eventually. I have a feeling the Storm's Wrath is going to save our ass this game. I think it's worth doing now. Just don't want my opponent getting some huge creature on the battlefield from his commander, which is exactly what he'll do if he can. Hopefully we stop missing land drops here. Really need another blue mana, honestly. Although at least I can get off of this. It's definitely worth killing his hive. Geese is not cool. Man, that's good. It definitely doesn't help when your opponent gets a crazy good draw. Alright, that's game. Can't win here. There's no reason to continue that. This deck is going to be really good against, really bad against most blue-black decks. I was lucky to win against that Scarab God earlier. So, I mean, technically we've gotten 5 wins already, but I still play it out all the way. But no point in wasting time there. Chainer. Well, it's definitely a more fair deck to play against with this. This hand's okay. I'll go for it. Oh, sorry. Well, it'll be up on YouTube. Okay. Alright, well, normally I wouldn't even count that as game, but since we already had a game earlier that I won but kind of didn't count, I'm just going to say those two equal 1. So we got to 5 and 4, that's fine. Sorry for it to end on kind of an anticlimactic game, but we had some pretty good games earlier, so you know, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and leave any comments if you have any. And we'll see you next time. So until then, happy gaming.